In a world filled with filters and facades, The Real Life with Lacey is your sanctuary of authenticity. Join me as we unravel true stories that resonate with the human experience. And remember, our ultimate goal is to touch the heart of at least one viewer in every episode. This is where the power of real life takes center stage, and the impact is real. Welcome to a journey of inspiration and connection. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Real Life with Lacey podcast. Today I am by myself and I just want to have a little conversation with you, with my viewers and subscribers about this podcast. First off, we've been going strong for about a week or so. My two first guests were very, very amazing. Let's start with Melissa. So Melissa and I obviously have been good friends for quite some time. So going over the, questions and answers and stories, we knew a lot about each other. So it was just having a conversation and kind of reliving those moments that we've already discussed multiple times with each other. It was great, and I've had a lot of feedback from people saying that it helped them. And this is exactly what we are doing this podcast for, people. It helped them, okay? It helped them think over their own abusive relationships. It helped them relive them a bit, and just was very happy to have someone describe in detail what they went through, and it didn't make them a weak person from it. It made them a better person. It made them a stronger woman. We aren't defined by the hardships that we have been through. We're defined by how we got through them and how better it made us as a human. And I think we definitely established that. And moving on to Tina. Holy fuck. First off, I've known Tina for about 5 or 6 years, and she's one of my oldest daughter Desiree's good friends. Now, I brought her in to talk about dating in the 20s. I was assuming there was going to be some good crazy stories, which there was, and I did know that she had a rough upbringing. Did not know any details about it until that moment that I had asked, and you guys were there to witness that, and the heartbreak and the devastation of Tina reliving her childhood trauma. And just I got to give her major props for coming on a platform like this and being able to describe in detail this traumatic experience that she had for her whole entire childhood. I couldn't be happier that he is behind bars, and the sick wife as well. But still, even with that sort of satisfying feature, it still does not help her with the damage that it ultimately did to her. And I just hope that she can continue to get help, because, it's not going to take a few years or a few sessions to get over that sort of trauma. And I'm thankful again that she came on this platform, because this is therapeutic to a certain degree. When you come on something like this, like a podcast, and you have a discussion with another person about a situation, and you're able to watch it back. And also our community, a lot of people were reaching out to her and to say how sorry they were about that situation, and just to have a newfound sensitivity and love towards her for what she went through, which is amazing. So again, this podcast is all about authenticity. It's about real life situations, real life trauma, real life, and good stuff too. We're going to talk, I know it might not seem like it right now, but we are going to talk about some really great things also that our guests have gone through. Again, I'm really excited about our lineup that we have coming in the next few months. We have actually one of my good friends. I'm flying out to Florida for that Joe Dispenza retreat, and I'm meeting up with one of my good friends, which owned a strip club for over 20 years. The stories he's going to tell, we might have to do part 1, part 2, part 3 with him. Sean, I'll see you soon. We have another good friend of mine, Mila, coming up next week. We're going to be telling stories that no one no one knows about her, and I'm very thankful that she's willing to talk about the stuff that we're about to talk about. I have someone that's coming that has gone through the whole transgender transformation, and there's a lot of questions we all have about that, like the step-by-step, what you have to do, what you have to go through hormonally, physically, mentally, and I am so excited to talk to her, him, them, whatever she likes, he likes, I don't know. Anyways, we're also going to talk to someone that was in a marriage for over 20 years, and in that process of, he figured out that he doesn't swing that way. So it took him some time to go to terms with that, and I cannot wait to talk to him in detail about the emotional everything that he went through to finally come to terms with who he was deep inside. Again, we have so many people lined up, and if you want to come on the show, just hit me up. And that's another thing. I don't want to know full details about what we're going to talk about, because I want to have a real reaction as well. I don't want, back to the authenticity, I want this to be a real conversation and real reactions, which Tina definitely got me on. Oh my God, that was a blind side like no other, but it was very interesting. It's still sad for me to watch back. It was interesting for sure. But yeah, we're going to be going to Joe Dispenza retreat in a few weeks. And during that time, I'm going to be bringing people I meet back to my room every day to discuss why they're there, what they went through that day with me and the 1,000 other people, and just break it down for everybody. If you don't know about Joe Dispenza, you are definitely missing out. He is a brilliant, brilliant person. He's a doctor, and he brings a science behind meditation, manifesting, and healing yourself, and it's just mind-blowing. I started meditating about 5-6 months ago, and it was okay. Like I was like just trying to get out of my own head. I don't know if you've ever meditated, but it takes a second to get out of your own head. And about a month and a half ago, I started on his meditations, and they are life altering. It's nuts. And it's weird to say, but he does describe it this way, and you do feel this. It is literally an orgasm in your body and brain. It's fucking nuts. And when you get out of this meditation, you feel so just relieved, and like a weight has come off of you. And I think it's definitely a necessity for everybody to go through it. Too many people are angry, just angry, hostile, upset in life, and going through life just mean. And I was mad. I was angry. I was a very, very hostile person. If you knew me about 15 years ago, and even a little after that, I was very, very angry. I put a tattoo on my back, fucking billboard, that says, "Hell hath no fury like a woman's wrath." That was during my angry time. And going through all of what I've been going through, especially with Joe Dispenza, is I realized, like, if you're going to be angry and hostile because of what someone else has put you through, then you're letting them control who you are. Who on earth am I going to give that much control to? No one. No one at all. I want to give myself the control. I want to be in control of myself, and I want to be happy. Why be angry? There's so many people that go around just angry and mean and mad, and how's that going for you? Like, how happy are you in your life? You can't be. You just fucking can't be. That leads us back to, energy and frequency. Like this is not woo-woo stuff. This is legit. There is an amount of energy that your body lets out. Okay? You should know that. That's just how it is. You can run into someone and you could just feel their negative energy or their hostility, and you just don't want to be around them, right? I mean, that is a level of energy. Now, if you're like still like, I don't like it, I don't think that people have energy and frequency. Okay, think about Wi-Fi. We use Wi-Fi all the time, right? Do you know how it works, really? I mean, electricity. Like, do you know how the electricity works? I mean, no one really knows, but we all use it, right? Okay, we give out frequency and we give out energy. So it just depends on how you want to feel and how you want to put it out. And when you put out that level of energy and frequency, you get it back. You get back the same exact amount and same type as you put out. And I have learned that over the last 6 to 8 months, and it is a game changer. It is a life altering. I mean, I just hope that you can look into it a little bit. I hope that you can just listen and be like, okay, Lacey might sound a little cuckoo, a little crazy, but I'll just look into it. Just look into it. Watch some TikToks. Watch some whatever. Again, back to authenticity. That is the highest form of frequency. Under that is gratitude. Under that is love. Okay, and those are great frequencies to be on. And it's just, and you want to surround yourself with happy people, I mean, people that give out that same amount. And so it brings you both to another platform. And that's what we're going to do on this show. It's all about authenticity, realness. And you know what? We're going to piss off some people along the way. We already have. We've ruffled some feathers. I'm okay with it. I'm okay if we're going to anger some people. If you don't like what we said on this platform, you can have a full-on discussion with me off camera. Shit, on camera if you'd like. But off camera and tell me, what is it that you don't like about what we said? Because it's true. What we said was true. We're not making shit up. I never, ever will lie about someone. And let me tell you this right out of the gate. Liars, I fucking hate. When people lie, when people make shit up, when people just want to manipulate, and those are the worst humans on earth to me. I mean, I really desperately hate them. So I'm not going to do that. Okay? Everything we say on this platform is real. And if you don't like what we're saying, I'm sorry. Maybe that behavior that you showed, you shouldn't have done. And maybe you learn from that experience, because this might be embarrassing for us to describe it on this sort of platform. Again, I'm sorry, but maybe it's a learning tool for you to not do it again. I don't know. And I know that there are some people out there that might be worried that we're going to let some stuff out of the closet that you may have done. I have no intentions on throwing anyone under the bus at all. Okay? So don't worry about it. But anyways, we're just going to, again, have a great channel here on YouTube. I'm starting on the YouTube platform, then moving on to Spotify and iHeart and Amazon Music. But right now, I just try to focus on YouTube and just showing what we're about, what the Real Life with Lacey is about, and helping at least one person every episode. And so far, we have helped way more than that, which I'm really excited about. Anyways, I am so happy that you guys are watching and learning and just enjoying this, because we're enjoying this too in the process, very much so. All right, so we'll stay tuned next Wednesday, 10 a.m., when another one will be released. And give me your feedback and let me know what you like, what you don't like, and we'll move on and grow. We're all growing together. All right. Thank you. Don't miss out on a single moment of The Real Life with Lacey. Hit that subscribe button so you'll always be the first to know when a new episode drops. Together, we'll keep uncovering the authenticity of life. Subscribe now and join our vibrant community of real stories and real connections.